Who is the Night Owl? That's the question that's answered in today's interview with G Malio. We touch on a lot of subjects. We talk about his pain. We talk about what made him. He gives a lot of advice for people trying to make it in the music industry. He gives strategies for how to do that, and also talks a lot about his personal outlook on life and kind of how he views and treats relationships with people, his values, all that. So you're really gonna get a master class, an in-depth look into this underground artist's life, G Malio. Also, you're gonna learn what Night Owl means, his alter ego.
Boys, they ain't catching nothing. Fuck a job, my side, little nigga, I'm thugging. Sticking my hand, little nigga, I'm not touching. I ride around town with your bitch, she bout to eat this dick. We not trying to make no money, shit, that don't make no sense. I told fuck this far, cause I never hated. Baby bottles in this bitch, but I ain't got no baby. I done hit him with the chopstick, I don't think he gonna make it. I'm in the block, boogeyman, and come from under bed. Better shoot first before I shoot, that's your best bet. I left his brains right up on his chest, I made a quick minute.
So this first section is a lot of intro stuff, kind of basic stuff to get to know who G Malio is. It's kind of us just getting into the groove and the rhythm of this interview before we start to move into the specifics of how to make music. I shouldn't say how to make, how he makes music with like producers and mixing himself in the next section. So this section is really just kind of an intro section to jump into the interview. What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining us for another episode. I'm Chase with Chaesar Videos, here with G Malio. How you doing, man?
We doing good, how you feel it?
Oh, I'm doing good. All right, man, so this is our second interview. We had one in like, I think, what, 2022?
Yeah, it's probably been like 2 years.
It's been a while, and that was a group one, so it's good to be able to sit down with you and kind of get like a more in-depth one. So, all right, so let's start with how you began with music. Like, what made you ever start and when?
I'd say about 2013 with my cousin. Christmas, it was about Christmas time, he ended up getting like studio equipment. He told me to come over, try it out. I was about like 13, 14. Yeah, since then we just been rapping. But it got serious about 4 years ago. So yeah, 2013 is when my cousin King Ree.
So how long did it take you to get like this studio set up, like the mics and everything, and figure out the programs?
Shit, 10 years. Long time, I ain't gonna lie. It took a minute. I ain't gonna lie, I got my studio equipment about like 2 years ago though.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck it, I'm tired of going to the studio, I'm tired of paying. Like, this music, it costs a lot.
Yeah.
That shit costs a lot, so we gotta try to figure out how to make it cheaper.
Yeah.
So we can use the money that we use on studio time for the investment.
Yeah. Where do you feel like you're at in your career right now?
That's a good question. Stagnant. It's more, I feel like I'm more trying to figure out the exposure, getting more exposed. You know, I make great music. Fuck good music. I make great music. I make all different. I make music to where you can feel it. It got concept to it. It got substance. So just trying to figure out how to push it so I get more fans.
Yeah. What do you think the cause of like the stagnation is?
I don't know. I feel like probably I'm not even gonna say support. I don't even think it's support for real. I just gotta, I don't know, I just probably gotta make that one song or something. I feel like it's just the exposure for real.
Yeah.
It's not even support, because I get the support, the little support I do get, I'm grateful for it. But I just feel like I just need it. I probably gotta move around or something.
What do you mean?
Like move around, hit other states.
Oh, like physically move around.
Physically move around, hit other states.
Yeah.
Get exposed to see my face.
Yeah.
My music. I feel like that'd be it. So we got support. It's support here. I'm just stronger.
Yeah. When you say, so you said a couple things. One, you said that maybe you thought you might just be needing to make that one song, that blows up. And then earlier you said that you make good music. So could you tell me, like, why do you think people who might see this and like listen to this, why should they listen to your music?
They should, that's a good question. They should listen to my music because it can actually help. Like, things I be talking about, I talk about the same what everybody else talk about, but it's different though. I got my own little sauce, my own little taste to it. Like, I do say things you may not hear another artist say at all. I may speak or talk about other things in a song another artist may not even think to talk about.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? I more talk about just struggle, coming from out the struggle, motivation, getting some money, you know what I'm saying? Watch people who you're around, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, I feel like my music is like a tour guide. I feel like it's like a guide. It can be like a guide to help people out in a certain type of shape, form, and fashion, I feel like.
Yeah. So when you talk about it being like a guide through your like experience and stuff, how does, like, what does that look like? So I'm sure somebody might be listening right now and they might be hearing what you're saying and be like, okay, I get it. How will it relate to them? Like, personally, what experience are you pulling from that you're putting into your music?
My own experience. People I grew up around or hung around experience. Just shit that I learned. Yeah, that's about it for real. I feel like just certain things I've been through, I feel like can help people. I've been through a lot. I've been through all different types of shape, form, and fashion and things. I'm gonna lie. Yeah.
So do you produce your own beats?
I got 2 tapes where I produce my own beats. It's called Ohio. Damn, what that shit called? Let me see. Damn, what I named that tape? That's crazy. I believe I called it Ohio Music.
I let you know before the last section that coming up we were going to be talking about producers and mixing yourself. So that's what's going to be coming up in this next section. I think this one's good for anybody who wants to get into music because it's kind of one of those topics you don't really think about until you reach it, and you kind of just have to figure out yourself of like, is it worth it mixing myself? Should I work with a producer? Should I pay someone to do this? Learn it myself? Do I have the equipment? Etc. Yada, yada, yada. So especially if you're somebody who's interested in how music is made and the process of it, this is a good section for you.
Yeah, it's called How Music. I dropped 2 tapes I produced called How Music. But now I have a producer, Ryan Beats. He make all my beats. I engineer myself. So yeah, I mix and master myself and record myself, but beat selection wise, I have my boy Ryan make my beats. Yeah.
So the 2 projects that you did make your own beats for, do you feel like, how did the kind of experience you're talking about manifest in that? Like what was different in the process?
Different?
How'd it feel different?
What was different because I actually made the beats. That's what was different. So it's actually a distinctive sound. I feel like, and I feel like the tape called Ohio Music, and I exactly feel like that's like Ohio sound, if I should say. Like, you know, I feel like that's what was different during the process of different during the whole process of that was just, it's all me, so it's really organic. It can't be duplicated. Yeah. Can't nobody can't, you can try to make those beats or whatever, but how it's set up, the pattern and all that, nah. Yeah. It's too distinctive. Yeah. So that in mind, moving forward in your career, as you kind of like hit the milestones that you want, and maybe it's one milestone, you know, one song that blows you up, ideally, would you want to be like
to make all your own music, or not music, produce all your own beats, or would you want to like keep working with producers?
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
Because I say a little bit of both because I already have my producer right now. I feel like I don't need no more other producers. Like my producer Ryan, fire. Like that boy fire. Like he created a whole new sound that's low key about to almost be mainstream for real.
Yeah.
That people don't even know about. But he created that sound by blending two sounds together. So I feel like I will work with other major big producers when that time will come, like just for little projects or something, just to get more exposure.
Yeah.
But other than that, nah, I'm just gonna stay with Ryan.
Yeah. I like it.
And we've been doing this together. We've been doing this for the past 2 years. So we might as well just keep doing it.
This next section is kind of a longer one. I originally split it up into two, but then because of how related both of them were, I ended up putting it in one. It's about progress and expectations. Those are kind of the two parts of this next section, but they intertwine a lot. So we begin by Malio explaining kind of where his progress is at, and then just move naturally into how that progress can lead to expectations. So we kind of go back and forth on this one, talking a lot about it, since I don't think there's many people out there who don't deal with expectations in one way or another in life. Yeah. What years and times in your career do you feel like you made like the biggest like jumps and advances, you know, in like quality and like in your career? Because I know you said you've been doing this since like 2013.
Where do I feel like
Yeah.
it was like,
Yeah, what were like the major milestones?
I say about 3 years ago, I'll say when I had got my song with Los. He from Detroit. So like he a big artist and stuff like that. He a big artist. When I say when I got my song with Los, I feel like it made me realize that like, okay, this could work. Because before I even got my song with him, me and him even had conversations and stuff. He didn't post to me on his page and everything.
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like that. But as of right now, I feel like, I don't know. I have like gaps, like, you know, to be like, okay. I be feel like those would just be the moments to be like, just keep going. I'm getting closer. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't really had nothing crazy. I don't feel like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I tapped in with RSK nephew. Me and him, we linked up in the studio. We got a couple songs. He said he was gonna drop it on the tape.
Yeah.
But I say those two things, RSK nephew and Los. I got other features and shit, but yeah, I just feel like those two were like, yeah, those are the ones.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta keep going. And the RSK nephew was just this year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's new. So
yeah. So how long would you say you've kind of like felt static or stagnant was the word?
Shit. Since I've been really taking it serious the whole 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I be feeling like it should be more.
Yeah. Do you think that you feel stagnant since you've been taking it serious because you've just raised your expectations for yourself and for your career?
Damn, that's a good call. Probably so, yeah. Hell yeah. That's probably my problem too, because I'm expecting. I'm not expecting it to happen overnight, but I am expecting it to happen overnight.
Yeah, yeah.
I know that's how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
I know, like, when I go to sleep, I'm gonna wake up. It's gonna be different when it do happen.
I feel like that's what I always hear is that it's just one thing, whether it's music or not music. You know, for whatever type of like career or entertainment path, I always hear that it's gonna be one thing that blows you up more than anything you've ever done before.
Yeah, it's just gonna be that one. And I feel like when it's that one, I'm gonna be ready too for it.
Yeah.
Cause I've been patient. I've been working.
Yeah. So, saying that you said that you do, but you don't expect it to happen overnight. Does that ever lead you into feeling like, I don't know what the word I'm looking for here is, but like having expectations and then not having those expectations met? Do you ever find yourself struggling with that? Because what you're saying now is like, for myself, a lot of times what I've done is like, I'll make projects and then like, I won't even mean to, but I'll have the expectation that like, bam, this is gonna be the one that blows up, and then it doesn't. I'm like, damn. You ever feel like that?
Hell yeah. Especially with this video I had called 4 for 4. Damn near anything I dropped, for real, for real. I'm like, yeah, this about to be it. Especially when it goes like on Instagram and it get a certain attraction.
Yeah.
I be like, yeah, this the one that's gonna probably hit the algorithm of YouTube,
yeah,
or shit like that. When I need more likes or need more comments, or
yeah,
just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. I just need a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So just finding more my audience.
Yeah.
Cause I got an audience. There's too many people in the world. Too many people in the world for not to find my audience.
Yep.
Once I find it, then it's over with. It's gonna be different interviews, a lot of different other shit.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of times when I think about that, of like how I'll set up expectations for myself and then be like upset when they don't pan out well, I kind of catch myself and I'm like, damn, I feel like that's not the way to do things, because like
I try not to expect.
Yeah.
You can't really expect. That's like trying to expect shit out of people.
Yep.
You can't expect shit in life. Like it's like, I feel like you gotta work for everything. Like,
yeah,
you cannot expect shit from nobody or nothing. Like, you just can't.
Yeah. I feel like it's also important because when you have expectations and they don't pan out, I feel like it kind of leads, at least for me, it leads to me like chasing, you know? And then I'm out of my like creative rhythm. So it's like I'm going to be doing less work and then like also less creative work because I'm like less excited about it and I'm more like chasing it almost, you know?
Yeah.
You feel that way ever?
Hell yeah, I can agree.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah. So this next section is kind of the natural next step leading off of this last section. It moves into dreams and kind of the subject of blowing up as an artist, which makes sense since we were talking about expectations and progress that we're at right now. So this is a shorter section, and we really just get into what Malio's goals are, and then the topic of blowing up. We talk about it from a few different angles and a few different ways. So it's related to the last section, but then it's also going to shift the conversation a little bit leading into the next section. Do you think that you will blow up?
Yeah, but I ain't even. What do you mean? Like, what's your term of blowing up? Like, what do you feel like is blowing up? Is this?
I guess I should have worded it differently.
It's clout blowing up.
Yeah.
You can have clout, but not even be noticed for your music.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. I should have worded it. Do you feel like, are you confident that you will actually achieve like your dreams in music?
For sure. I feel like I'm gonna achieve that.
Yeah.
I ain't got no choice. I feel like there's no choice. I already set my mind to it. Like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
4 years ago, I made my mind like, this is what I want to do. And I'm gonna succeed. I'm gonna do everything to succeed.
Yeah.
And, you know, I do got like a time I feel like I'll stop if I don't succeed. But I feel like that go back to expectations, but I'm not trying to set that type of bar.
Yeah. So, what do your dreams look like then? And I say dreams because I feel sometimes I ask, what do your goals look like? But I choose the word dreams instead of goals very specifically because I feel like goals are kind of like what we logically like write out for other people, you know? So they kind of look like, if we're not achieving it, then it looks a little more like not as like crazy. So what do your like dreams in the music industry look like?
Shit.
And in life?
Shows. I don't really care about going into studios with other artists. I'll do it, but I like my creativity really come from when I'm in my own.
Yeah.
But shows, studios, other artists, just moving around, traveling, doing my music. That's about it.
Yeah.
Videos, taking care of my family, taking care of people I want to take care of.
Yeah.
That's about it. That's what my dreams look like. You don't even. It's gonna be fun and my type of fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Why did you say earlier that you think you might have to move around?
Get more eyes. Get more consumers. Like, it's the internet. Internet cool and all, but it's like you gotta know how to.
Explaining what the last section was gonna be about, I said that it shifts the conversation. It shifts the conversation a little towards the next topic. So I titled this section "Behaviors and Productivity." Now that's pretty vague. It's because as we're talking about the subject of blowing up, methods to blowing up, that leads us to talking about behaviors of people and kind of how it leads to you blowing up. And then off that, we get into just more so in general behaviors of people, how it affects you, how you should react to it, being loyal, true to your, not really loyal. We don't touch on that too much, but more so being true to your word and you're having your actions match what you say, which then led me into the question of productivity and basically just a kind of a standard question that I ask in most interviews about productivity.
The world's full of dummies. I am not gonna lie. It's full of dummies, bro. The people's attention span is short.
It is.
So it's like, you feel me? If I, it goes like this. How I'm trying to really explain it, like, it's the music. Like, you can make good music and then it can go, but then again, with the internet, you don't gotta make good music and then it can go. Like, that don't make sense. So it's like, I feel like my type of music, I can hit the internet, but I more have to go out. More people see me. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, he doing that. I'm gonna look into it. Feel me? Because I got a personality to me.
Yeah.
People gotta see it.
Yeah.
The eyes. We learn everything with the eyes.
Yeah.
People believe shit with their eyes before they hear it first. I believe everything with my eyes first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's the saying? It's
Eyes are the windows.
nah, you hear with your eyes and you look with your ears. You see what I'm saying?
I don't think I've heard that one.
Yeah, you look with your eyes and you hear with your ears.
Yeah.
Nah, I think I said that right. Nah, backwards. I'm fried. Is you
Hear with your eyes?
You hear with your eyes and you look with your ears.
What does it mean?
So it's like you can't really hear, you can't believe what people say. You can only believe what they
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
do. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like you hear with your eyes. It's like, so now, like, people, it's more like you can hear whatever they saying, they do it, it becomes a belief. It's
Yeah.
truth now. But people can say whatever they want, and if they don't stand on that shit, they just cap. It's a lie now.
Yeah.
You ain't tell the truth. Like,
Yeah.
so, yeah, it's, you look with your ears and you see with your eyes.
Yeah.
I keep saying it wrong. Fuck it. People gonna. I said it right.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Y'all clip it in the video when I said it right the first time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm fried.
So me hearing that makes me think a lot of times what my issue is, kind of, I feel like, with my career, you know, and media production is I'll have a lot of ideas and I might like start half those ideas and then I finish like a quarter of the ones I actually start even, you know? Do you feel like your productivity level is helping you or holding you back in terms of reaching your goals right now?
Both. I feel like I can be doing more.
Yeah.
With my with the product, like videos, more videos. Hell yeah, I be needing more videos. It's like every project I set or do, I drop, but it's like the songs that I got and keep, them is the ones I be wanting to do more serious shit with. And it's like, I don't know. It'd be hard to put that together, if that makes sense.
Yeah. This section is right after we took a break to reset the cameras and the audio. So we take the conversation in kind of an entirely new direction. And that's me asking at the start what his favorite work is. And that kind of just leads into the type of work he releases and specifically what genre he is as an artist, what he sounds like, and what distinguishes him from other artists. What do you think? Not even best, I'm gonna say, what you think is your best work. What has been the favorite thing that you've made in all the past, what is it, 10 or 11 years you said?
10.
10?
Favorite thing I done made?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, that's a good question. I feel like, everything for real. Everything I make, I like.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, some shit I don't like that I made too.
I mean, that's part of making it. You make stuff you don't like, you make stuff you like, yeah.
Yeah, but the favorite.
Yeah.
That's a hard question.
Yeah.
I feel like the answer to that question, I feel like my favorites would be the one that I be like my own little videos that I be doing.
Mm-hmm.
That I be shooting off my phone and shit, like, and be editing and doing behind the scenes, like going out just to putting that shit together. Like, don't be running guns, so I like that just be fun.
Yeah.
You feel me? Cause I can see like when I get to the bigger stage, my running guns gonna start being fired. Like cause my videos already be fired for real, cause they already come with a concept. So yeah, I just be feeling like it'd be the shit that it'd be that.
Yeah. What do you think is your strongest like personality trait that helps you? Like what makes you separate and unique from other people, especially other artists making music?
I feel like my voice
Mm-hmm.
and my delivery, how I put it together. I feel like that, the way I sound, I feel like that's makes me different.
Yeah.
Just the way I sound, it's different. I can't even explain it. Like, you could throw me in a box with artists, but then again, it's like you can't, cause it's different.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get compared to like Lil Tyler and Baby Smooth and V's, cause like how I sound and the beat selection. But if you pay attention, totally different.
Yeah. So one day when it does happen and you have something that helps you like achieve what you want, you know, and say something blows up on like Instagram or YouTube, and then everybody's talking about it, you know, it blows up. What do you think? What type of like artist are people gonna call you? Like, what genre?
Hip hop. It just have to be hip hop.
Yeah.
Cause my beat selection, I make a lot of, I don't know, I make smooth shit. A chill artist.
Yeah.
I be chilling.
Yeah.
And I be talking shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of my songs. I don't know, I make all different type of music. They just gotta tune in and listen.
Yeah. So next we get into what Malio's conveying through his music. This is a short section and it doesn't deviate much from this because I wanted to keep it specific to what he's talking about because it's great. You'll hear him talk about pain and about his relationship with selfishness, how he says he's forced to be selfish. That's a quote from this section. So I don't think I can explain it better than him. I think it's best just to listen to it. I hope you like this one. What do you think is like the strongest emotion and feeling that you convey with your music?
Pain. That's it.
Yeah. Why do you think that is?
I've been through some pain.
Yeah.
Bruh. A lot of motherfuckers don't know how to be alone for real. But forced to be alone is different. Forced to be alone and then being alone, not by force, is two different things. Like, you feel me? I be feeling like I got forced to be alone. Cause I'm a people's person. But then when I sit back and think, people can be like mean and cruel for real. Like, people don't be giving a fuck. Like, you feel me? And I got a good heart, so it's like, you feel me? Sometimes I gotta put on a persona like I don't give a fuck about people.
Yeah.
But the whole time I really care about people though.
Damn.
Ain't that fucked up?
Yeah.
That's how fucked up people be though.
Yeah.
That people, you feel me? Like, you feel me? The way I was born and shit and raised and shit, I wasn't raised to hate people or dislike people or anything.
Yeah.
Like, I was taught to share. I was taught to share. I was taught to give. I was taught, like, you feel me? Not to be selfish. Motherfuckers be selfish as hell because the way they grow up. So I be trying to put that within my music, and then, you feel me, when I go around people, I show that, but I don't be trying to give, because right now I don't got enough to give no more. I didn't gave a lot to where now I gotta be selfish.
Yeah.
So it's not bad to be selfish.
Yeah.
Cause you gotta put yourself first. You feel me? If you don't put yourself first, you can't take care of nobody. So, you feel me? So it's not bad to be selfish, but forced to be selfish, nah, that shit crazy. That shit crazy. I be feeling like people force me to be selfish though. So, like, you feel me? So there'll be pain in the music for real. Even when I'm doing the more up tempo, like, you feel me? There's pain in that shit too.
Yeah. Yeah. So, moving on to the next topic, I titled this section Relatability and Fame because it starts with talking about the relatability of his music to people, just with a simple question of, do you think people in other cities, other places are going to relate? And that kind of leads into, he says yes, in that his music is big in all different places around the world, which then leads into the topic of fame and living your life with fame and people recognizing you, how he wants to avoid the type of life where he can't do regular stuff anymore, go out to the grocery store, how he dislikes it. I have two questions. I hope I don't forget the second. I'll ask the first one first. When you say that you might need to move around, you might go different places just to get different ears and eyes on you, do you think people in different areas, different cities, different states, do you think they'll be able to relate to your music even though they're in a different physical place?
My music is going crazy in Atlanta. And my music going crazy in fucking Seattle, Washington. Bro, my music is going crazy in Africa. Yeah. Like, real life in Africa, like Nigeria and shit like that. Like, I be looking up where my music be played at, and it be blowing me, like Canada, shit like that. Like, damn, is these places I need to go? Yeah. Like, it's a couple places. I damn near hit almost every 50 state. Almost, my song they almost played in almost every 50 state. Yeah. So it's like, you feel me? What really blew my mind when my music hit like London and like UK and shit like that. Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, we're going international, but it's not. It needs to be broad and it needs to be more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I want to be big. I want to be big, but I don't want to be. I don't want to be too big to where I can't still not do my regular shit.
Like go out to eat and shit. Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I barely go out to eat now and shit though. Like, But it's just like I don't want to be too big. I mean, it's gonna happen, but I don't want to be too big word to where I'm putting like if I do go to the grocery store, everybody like, oh, that's that or this and feel me. It might be cool in the beginning.
Yeah.
Nah, that shit not cool, bro. Cause I don't even like that shit now.
Yeah.
Like you feel me? Cause I get it a little bit. Like it didn't happen. I go to the gas station or some shit. Hey, bro, ain't you G Malio, bro? I'm like, yeah, for real. Like, oh, bro, like I didn't caught people trying to fake like they don't know me and shit.
Oh yeah.
Like that'd be funny though. When people try to fake like they don't know me, that'd be funny. I'm like, bitch, I think I'm a person just like you. Like I'm a human being just like you.
Yeah. The you were about to say something?
Yeah, no. If it wasn't for the internet, I feel like a lot of people wouldn't know us.
Oh
so
yeah,
like
for sure.
you gotta get out. I feel like you just gotta get out. I feel like you gotta use like the old skills, like before the internet. I feel like you gotta get out and still hang up posters and gotta get out and shows. I feel like you still just gotta move around. Yeah, like you have to.
I mean, the people who make it, I feel like they just do the same thing, and now they just like record it when they do it. It's
not even still. Probably majority of our consumers don't even use Instagram. Like probably majority of my consumers just found me just being in the algorithm. Yeah. So it's like you just gotta get out.
Yeah, for sure. How does music impact you? That is the question that's discussed in this next section. How it impacts him. I specifically ask if it's like therapy to him, but it leads into the impact that it has on him, as well as continuing to the topic of how long he's going to pursue it, which just gets into a little conversation on age and being an artist and how long it's realistic to pursue that. When's retiring age? The second question I had, talking about how you think pain is kind of like the biggest emotion that's conveyed through your music. Do you think making music is therapy to you?
For sure. It for sure helps. If I ain't had this, if I ain't take the time out of my life to be like, fucking, let me invest my money to get all this, I'll probably still be in jail or something. I don't know. Yeah. If I ain't have this, I'm passionate about that. So it's like if I wasn't so passionate about being big or being a figure in life, man, I don't even know. Yeah. I ain't gonna cap. I'll be probably doing something stupid. No cap.
Yeah. Do you think that you'll ever give it up, like with age or anything?
Shit, I feel like 35. Yeah. I feel like 35. Probably 33 for real. Like when you get like 33, it's like, alright. Fuck that shit. Yeah. I ain't about to be 40 and still trying to rap. Yeah. That shit I don't think that shit work. It's not a lot. It's not even like today. It's a lot of 30-year-old rappers. It's a lot because people be still thinking like Chicken P, like that nigga like 38. Like no cap. Like I ain't gonna cap. I don't think he that old, but Chicken P, he old as fuck for real. Well, he not old as fuck, but he old like to the rap. Yeah. To the industry, that's old. 36.
Because a lot of the listening base is younger.
It's like. Yeah, I think the youngest artist right now is like fucking 10, like Lil RT.
A lot, I don't know him.
There's a lot of people. A lot of kids are blowing up and stuff. You feel me? So it's like the music industry is for young. I feel like it's young for young gang, and then once it's like you get older, it's like you gotta do something else with life. I don't know, business. Yeah. We in America, so better get onto some business. Yeah. So I feel like.
In this next section, we get into talking kind of about legacy and his impact on his listeners. In a broad way, there it comes up, and we attack it from a lot of different angles. What if you accomplish your dream, in that dream, what type of legacy do you want to leave behind, like in the history books?
Oh no, I just want to make an impact on people's lives for real. make people. It's more to life than what people think it is. You know, I feel like life is all about creating. You know what I'm saying? And life is all about choices we make. So it's about the choices we create, I guess. Like, I think that's what life is all about. So it's like, just create. That's about it, for real. Just create.
Yeah. What is like, do you have, when you're making music, do you have a message in mind that you want to convey? I'm sure that the pain comes through with just how you perform it and your lyrics, but do you have something that you hope they like see or are called to do or make a change?
Yeah. Like, for one, I freestyle. So it's like, so it's really coming from how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
So my beat selection, it goes off the beats. So when I freestyle, I feel like I know I gotta. When I'm rapping, I know I'm trying to perceive a certain message. I'm trying to hit a certain crowd. I'm trying to hit everybody for real. I'm trying to make people think like it's more to life. Like, it's just more to life than what it is. Like, you feel me? I don't know. I just tell people, you just listen. I don't know really how to really describe my music for real. That's the crazy part. Like, I really sit back and listen to it, but I just be feeling like that shit can just help. I just know it can. I've been told that. when I seen it physically help people, that's why I'm like, yeah. Like, I don't gotta say. I feel like I shouldn't have to say. Like, right now, yeah, I'ma say, like, break it down, but go listen so you can see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's about it. And if you don't like it, shit is not for you.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's for somebody.
Yeah. And I feel like that's a good point for the people listening right now. This is one of the main reasons why I do these interviews, is so that I can give artists a chance to communicate a message and what they want to communicate in another medium besides their music and their music videos. So it's very important to understand that what you're hearing right now is just his music in a different medium, you know, in a medium of conversation and talking. So it's important to check it out still. So I definitely urge you, in the description, the links are going to be there. Check the music out, because it's going to be just a whole different experience, you know, with a different medium. Yeah. This next section, it was kind of hip pocket, like a bunch of different topics real quick. So I combined them all together. Really, the main focuses were values, fears, and then the methods that he uses to make music. What do you feel like are kind of your highest held principles in yourself that you hold yourself to?
Loyalty. That's it.
Yeah.
Loyalty and respect. Those go together. Loyalty and respect. If you're not loyal, you ain't respect me. If you don't respect people, you're not loyal.
Yeah.
That's it. They go hand in hand for real. That's all I can say.
Do you think that's a reason why you said that you kind of like you're most creative by your working by yourself?
Yeah. I don't know. Plus, I don't know. My process, I like to take time sometime too. So, like, I used to go about an hour and shit and rush. Like, I feel like that's rushing. I'm not about to rush my process. That's why I got my own. You feel me? And plus, I ain't gonna lie, it don't even take long for me to make a song. For me, it don't even take long. It take about 30 minutes to about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can get 2 songs done in that. It just depends. It don't really take long though.
How do you feel like you're able to knock songs out that quick? I mean, I always kind of just assumed it would take like at least like 4, 5, 6 hours, 7 to make a song, you know?
I mean, that's probably if you want to make like a song. Like, I feel like a whole song with concepts and shit.
Oh yeah.
But like, I don't know. I tried writing and shit. I can't write no more. I feel like I don't have to write no more.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it's just don't.
Yeah.
It's just not hard for real when I'm majority talking about the things I went through,
Mm-hmm.
things I'm going through,
Mm-hmm.
things that somebody I know that's going through, things that I see. It don't be hard to really put it together.
Yeah.
It don't really be that hard for me to put that shit together.
Yeah. What do you think are your biggest fears in life?
I don't know. I don't really try to fear nothing. I don't really fear nothing for real. I don't really got no fear. But the only fear for real I say is failing.
Mm-hmm.
Fear of failing. But like in the world, I don't fear shit in the world.
Yeah.
Just failing.
I was gonna ask that. I was gonna ask. My next question was gonna be like, do you think that you're like, you feel fear towards if you think you won't make it or anything like that? You know.
Ain't like the music or anything.
Yeah.
Because I've been put so much time and effort in that
Yeah.
shit. So it's like if I get to it and then it's like, damn, this shit ain't work. It's like, damn, I failed.
Yeah.
I don't want to fail. That's the only thing I fear is failing. Other than that, ain't about shit.
Yeah. Where do you want your, like, in the future, when you said doing concerts and stuff, where do you want that to take you, like, locations wise?
Shit, Australia. Far as the sun can take me,
Yeah.
you hear me? I want to go everywhere. I wanna go somewhere. I be like, damn, I'm here. What is this place?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to go like Czechoslovakia or some shit like that. Like somewhere nobody don't even know.
Mm.
And it's just a whole group of people playing my shit. I don't even give a fuck if I'm in the desert. If people in the desert listen to me, like I want to go everywhere. Like it's like the music.
Yeah.
Man, wherever my music touch somebody at, I go perform at.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next, you're going to hear him talk about a couple of the major formative events in his life. And it's really two that he talks about. He talks about a car crash and his time in jail and how they kind of led him to be as he is now. So the insight from him is something that I bet you probably don't hear very often. And I hope you enjoy it.
Why do you feel like, you said a lot of things about kind of like your character and your like habits and stuff and your beliefs. Why do you think like that you are the way that you are today? Like, what were the major forming events in your life?
Shit. Jail. Car accident. And just not hanging with people I don't hang with no more. That's about it.
Yeah.
Those about the three things.
Yeah.
That car accident was a near-death experience. Like, damn, a nigga could really die for real.
Yeah. I was about to say, I don't think when did that happen?
Shit, I don't even know. Like, for real. I try to forget about that shit.
Oh, yeah.
20. Let me see, I can tell you that.
I was about to say, because I couldn't remember talking about it in our last interview.
2021.
Yeah.
That shit was like 2021.
Mhm.
Early 2021, 2022.
Yeah.
Around there.
Yeah. Would you be willing to say what happened and kind of like how it
Shit, nah, I
affected
was
you?
just driving. I was just driving fast as hell down Livingston. And then I just know I was in the middle of the intersection and my light turned yellow.
Yeah.
And then the lady, she hit me.
Huh.
That's about it. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? I had this gun around this time. I lost my gun. Man, I lost my gun in the car. I was salty.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like when it happened, I was mad. Like, you feel me? Like, I didn't even feel shit at first. Like, when all the impact, like, I got out the car and everything, was walking around. I was bleeding out my hand and everything.
Adrenaline, you think?
Yeah, it was just adrenaline. I ain't feel shit.
Damn.
Like, I ain't feel nothing. I was mad as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. But then, you feel me? Then when it kicked in, I'm like, damn, I almost died for real.
Yeah.
My car was smoking and all types of shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, because I know a couple people that died from a car accident. Well, heard about it.
Yeah.
So it's like, you feel me? I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna die for real. Like,
Yeah.
I've been shot at and shit too, but like it was a car accident that was like, damn, I could have just died.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? That's about it for real.
You feel like it changed your perspective on like life and your time here?
Shit. Yeah, not for real. It just let me know a nigga could die.
Yeah.
That's about it. Like, you feel me? How I think about death, I ain't even about getting all that for real. But yeah, I just know like just be gone from here. You feel me? That's about it for real.
Yeah.
Like, that's my own perspective. I'm like, damn. So I don't even drive the same no more. You feel me? I don't move the same no more though. Be chilling. But the biggest impact was like made me really think about life for real was jail, because then I was alone. You feel me? And then just I had time to think, time to read and shit. So that was that. Jail made me really think about life. Like, it's more to life for real. That's what I'm saying. Create.
Yeah. What do you think that having the alone time to read and think about life, what type of like changes in your mindset do you think that like brought about?
Not the fear. Death ain't real. I don't know. Watch who you keep company around you. For real. Like, a lot of people, like, you may not even know, right? Because it's like entities. We all spirits and stuff like that. So it's like the company you keep around you can block your blessings. Like, you feel me? And you not even knowing for real. So that's what I'm saying. Like, me forced to be alone. Help me understand that it's not bad to be alone.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because once you have the right people around you, you won't be alone for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So on that note of like, how do you know when somebody is the right person to have around?
Shit, I just pay attention to the energy. And I look at how people move and shit. People moving funny. Like, cause I stand on principles like loyalty and respect. So it's like, what's loyal to me and respect to me, not be loyal to respect to them. Cause you feel me, other people got different principles. People don't, you feel me. Some people don't even stand on the main principles of life. You know what I'm saying? Do to others like how they would do to yourself. Like, you feel me? So it's like, niggas not moving like that. I move about myself. Like, you feel me? I just move on. Fuck.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah. What type of pitfalls do you think people who are starting to make music, what type of pitfalls do you think they might fall into as they progress throughout their career?
I say same thing like how I be thinking. Don't think it'll happen overnight. You feel me? Don't get discouraged on the music you making. Feel me? Because it's too many people in the world for them not to like what you got. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's too many people in the world to not be able to see what you make. It's like how you gotta do it, you gotta move around. That's all I say. Don't get discouraged. That's about it.
Yeah.
Just don't get discouraged.
This next section is quite a bit longer than the previous ones. It's a lot about identity and who you are on the inside relating to how you act. So specifically, Malio talks a lot about what he calls his alter identity, how he acts in certain situations, how he reacts, and basically he gives the context of his behaviors through his identity and the different parts of his identity.
Can you explain what night owl means and how it came about?
Shit, that's like my alternate ego, my spirit animal. Like, it came about when I was in jail. I had this dream. Like, this dream was crazy as hell, I ain't gonna lie. I had this dream, I was like, I don't know, I was just supposed to save, like, the kids or whatever. And the whole time, like, it was like the people that kept us in, like, this jail or some shit, they was trying to, like, get me, and kill me type shit. I don't know what they was trying to do. They was trying to get me, though. But then, I was flying and shit. You know how dreams be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just makes sense in the dream.
Yeah, so I'm flying and shit, and then all of a sudden, like, this lady, she came down, but she changed into an owl type shit. So I looked it up what it meant when you see owls in dreams and shit. But then I always just kept seeing owls. So then I looked up what an owl, like, about owls and shit like that. And yeah.
What does it mean?
Like, they're observant. Like, owls are very observant. You don't really see them. They stay to themselves. They're nocturnal. So it's like, that's kind of me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they've been like the symbol of, was it like wisdom, right?
Yeah, wisdom messengers.
Yeah.
They symbol messengers too. So like,
so the night part of night owl, it's night, like knight in armor, not like nighttime, right?
yeah.
What does that mean?
Like, nah, that's just how I spell it for real. That's just how I'm spelling it. Night owl. So it can be different. You feel me? Night owl. So people just don't put night owl. Like, I don't know. I just wanted it to be different.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, the night, like the night star in armor, like, you feel me, protect. And for the owl.
Why did you kind of like, when you say alter ego, what do you mean by that?
Cause like, everybody got an ego. So it's like, that's just like my alternate ego. Like night owl. Like, I can give somebody me, like the regular me, or whatever, like, and then as soon as I start seeing some fuck shit, I turn to the night owl. Like, you feel me? I fall back. You're not about to see me no more. You feel me? Like, I don't know, you gonna see me when I wanna be seen. Like, I don't know. You don't really see owls, do you? Exactly.
So what is it, kind of your way to like bring on a change in yourself, to be more kind of like less in public and less in the public, you know, and like be quieter and kind of like more observant?
Nah, that's just like who I am for real. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that's just me. Like, I never noticed, like, it just came from like the whole idea and everything came from jail. Like, jail helped me realize who I am, like, you feel me, as a person, like, and stuff like that. So it's like, it's just me. That's what I'm just saying. It's just my alternate ego. It's like, that's when bullshit or when anything happens for real, I just turn to the night owl. Like, that's hard to explain. It's just, you gotta show it. Like, you feel me? That's about it. Like, it just something has to happen in my life to be like, alright, bet. Boom. Like, I'm always observant. It's like, I'm always the night owl. Like, wherever I go for real. Because I'm very observant everywhere I go. Like, I pay attention with my eyes first and shit like that. So it's like, you feel me? But when, like, shit start going on, like, then I really turn into that. Like, yeah.
It's kind of surprising hearing somebody who's in like who's pursuing like a career in business in the entertainment industry to say that about themselves. Do you think a lot of artists are like that, or do you think that's kind of like the minority?
Both. A lot of artists try to copy shit. I don't copy nothing. So it's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of both. It's very, very, people being their own, being themselves, it's like, people are scared to be themselves. Like, they feel like people will judge them or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care. Nobody ain't gonna judge me for nothing. Like, you feel me? Nobody can't tell me shit but God. That's how I look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Everything man-made and stuff like that. So it's like, God ain't make that. It's like, fuck what you talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But even though God made you, you still, who are you to tell me
Mm-hmm.
that I can't do this or do that, or, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, gotta be yourself. I feel like when you yourself, shit's better.
Mm-hmm.
When you yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of a good callback to what you said earlier about golden, like kind of like some of the golden rules, you know, of how people don't really follow them. Some people don't, you know, there's people out there that don't even follow the big ones. And you said specifically, like, treat others how you want to be treated.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of that can also, people who might not respect themselves enough to live how they want,
Exactly.
because they don't respect themselves enough, that's when they start, and it goes back to respect also, like you said, they start like also not respecting the people in their life, you know?
I was taught in the 5th grade, love yourself before you can love anybody.
Mm-hmm.
That's like, you feel me? How you can't you can't do anything to nobody if you don't even do it to yourself first.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Like, it be gimmicks to shit, but like, I can't believe you love me when you don't even love yourself.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that shit is impossible.
Yeah, because if you don't love yourself, how can you be honest with yourself about who you are? And then if you're not able to even be honest about yourself to who you are, how are you going to stick to the principles, you know?
Exactly.
That's a great point.
And that's what my music gonna help motherfuckers do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You feel me? My music gonna tell you who you hang around. Because when you hang around with people that respect themselves, they gonna respect you.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be worried about the other motherfuckers that didn't respect you in the past or whatever. They not even gonna matter.
Mm-hmm.
That was just a learning situation for you to be in the future you. You know what I'm saying?
We move on from the topic of identity onto what motivators Malio has in his life, kind of what drives him to keep going making music. So a big one he talks about is his producer, Ryan Beats. So shout out. And then also at the end, I ask him how much of a factor is money into what he's doing. And then we touch on that a little bit.
What do you think is your biggest like driver / motivator to keep making music every day, especially when you're in those like slumps or stagnant periods?
Me? Man, I say my producer, he be motivating the fuck out of me though. He be making sure I don't quit. I ain't gonna lie. I be making sure he don't quit. But I just say me and him, like, we are two motivators for real. We be pushing each other. We be pushing the fuck out of each other. We be trying to make sure that we do this shit.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. So just my boy Ryan, shout out to Ryan Beats. If y'all need beats, tap in with Ryan Beats. For real.
Is he located in Columbus?
Yeah. It's my boy. What's crazy how me and him met, we met because of him. RP my boy B at. But it was crazy, me and Ryan, we ended up, we was in high school together, didn't even know. Cause I was in the grade above him. So like, I seen him in school, but like, he wasn't like my friend group when I was in high school and shit.
Was he producing back then?
I think so. Yeah.
And you had already been producing for what, 3-4 years?
Yeah, I was already when in high school I was already rapping for about trying it for real about a year.
Oh yeah.
About a year. I was only rapping like for about a year for probably might be 2. But me and him, we ended up going to school together. But I didn't even know until we ended up going to the powerhouse. And we got to talking, having a conversation. I asked him what high school he went to, and he was like Fort Hayes. And I said, what? You went to Fort Hayes? Stop lying. She's like, yeah. And then he showed me a picture. I'm like, oh, this nigga went to Fort Hayes. Like, so I'm like, damn. So we just locked in from there for real. I'm like, damn, we went to Fort Hayes together. I'm like, fuck it. But he ended up getting kicked out of Fort Hayes shit, and he ended up going to South. So like, feel me? So that's how me and him linked up. So I'm like, fuck it. But then at first we weren't even really working together for real. And then we just ended up starting working together, and then we locked in, and it's just been me and Ryan for real. Some of my beats be YouTube beats, but majority of my beats be Ryan beats.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah. How big of a contributing factor is money to your goals with music?
Like, what you mean, like, contribute? Like, how much do I spend on it, or like, how much is it like big for me?
How much is it big for you as like being a goal, you know, towards like being successful? Like, how much is earning money
Big
a factor?
goal, very. I mean, I'm doing this shit because I love it.
Yeah.
But I'm also doing this shit for it to do something.
Yeah.
You feel me? I want to change lives, just not for myself, but for others.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Like, that's my purpose. Like, I just know that's what I'm supposed to do in life. It's just to help others and change other people's lives. But I gotta get me right first. All the way. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, what I mean me right, because I want to help a lot of people. Like, a lot. Like, I want to get buildings and shit. I don't know. I just want to help a lot of people.
Yeah.
So it's big.
Yeah.
This next section is going to be the last section, and it's a long one. I kind of lumped a couple of sections together because they all kind of blended in together. So some of the topics that come up in this last one are change. He gives a lot of different advice for people starting in personal life and career advice. And then he gives his final words, his social media handles, and the last advice he leaves off. And then I'll see you after that to say bye.
What do you suggest somebody who's just starting out to do with social media to try and make it, or to achieve their goals, you know?
I say, like, if like to figure out like what audience you're trying to get on there, I say post 3 times a day on social media. Put certain tags. You feel me? Just to get people to see what they like. You feel me? Just post on there about 3 to 5 times a day.
Yeah.
Trailers or just videos or whatever, how you wanted to put it together. Just put it out there. See what people like. And then whatever one on the internet gets the most traction to you feel like shoot, drop that song. Tell them it's out. Do it like that.
Yeah. What's kind of your favorite part of this entire job and this entire like pursuit and everything? Is it like the making music, the releasing it, shows?
Reaction. That's my favorite part.
Yeah.
Cause like I like to see, like, especially when it's a good reaction. Like, even if it's a bad reaction, I don't even give a fuck. That shit make me go stronger too. Like,
Yeah.
fuck it. We gotta figure out what these people like. But my favorite part is the reaction. I like the reaction. And I like it's the reaction, then it's the creating process.
Yeah.
Them too.
Yeah. How do you think your creative process has changed over the years that you've been doing this?
A lot. First, I used to write. I used to ain't smoke like as much, but now I smoke. So it's like I gotta have a wood. So it's just like, you feel me? But it changed a lot now. I'm punching, like, you feel me? I just got better with it. I feel like
Yeah.
I just got better.
Would you say that you're happy with where you're at right now?
For sure. For sure. I'm happy. I'm grateful for everything.
Yeah.
And I'm enjoying the process. It should be fun. It should be hard though. It be hard. It ain't easy. None in life is easy though. But I'm enjoying the process.
Yeah. 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 Okay, so we're kind of reaching the ending point. Now, is there anything specifically that either you thought beforehand or you're thinking now that you want to hit we haven't, or we can go back to? Yeah.
No, we new to the interviews. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doing shit.
Okay, I'll ask you like.
Shout out. I get a couple shout outs. Like shout out my boy Ryan. Shout out my boy King Green. I'll be my boy at B at. You feel me? Fucking, they need to go listen to. They need to go listen to me. Tap into G Malio. Tap in. Shit, I don't know, for real. I ain't done no clout shit. But just tap into all Columbus, Ohio artists. Tap into all Ohio artists. Feel me?
Yeah.
Tap into all Ohio artists. However you find them, you find them. Tap into all of them.
Yeah.
Ohio, we got a lot of talent. A lot. There's a lot of people making different shit.
Earlier you said that I think you said that when you had the car crash it kind of made you start thinking about like life and death, and then you said death and you said, oh, I won't even get into that. Was that like was that because like what makes you not want to talk about that or get into it too much?
Nah, cause I don't believe in death. Like, I don't think death is real. Like how everybody make it seem to be.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we die and then it ain't shit. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just know it's more to life. Like death. I feel like death is an illusion. Don't people really die? Because we're a spirit. So I feel like when people die, we just can't see them no more.
You think they're still here?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Does that affect how you kind of live your life and how you make music and stuff, how you create?
Hell yeah. Cause I know they still watching me. I know they helping me too.
Yeah.
But if anybody out there lost a loved one they really care about, they not gone. They still there.
Yeah.
No cap. They still there. Ain't gonna lie. That shit real.
Yeah.
That shit real.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers still be there. It's crazy though. Like the two most important people to me that passed away. Like I lost people that was very important. Like not people that died, they're important. Like everyone that passed away, they're important. But you know, certain deaths hit different with people.
Yeah, of course.
So it's like, you feel me? Like I lost a lot of friends to the streets and shit like that. But like the big deaths, like, you feel me? Them deaths I'm talking about. It's like when people would think like, damn, they really gone. Like, nah, they still there.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? Like my aunt, I had a situation to where I know she's still watching me.
Yeah.
And I even with him, I had a situation where to the point I know he's still watching me. Like, and them like they be everywhere in certain times. Like I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah.
But I just know they're not gone.
Yeah. You say situations. Do you mean like moments where you're like they did something or like?
Nah, this is like, I don't even know. It's hard to explain. It's just, I could be it could be a sad moment. It could be a down moment. It could be a good moment. They just there.
Oh, like you feel them?
Yeah, like, or not even feel them. I just know.
Yeah.
Like, cause I got to the concept, like, of just knowing, like, knowledgeable, just knowing for real. At first it was hard to understand, like, what the fuck? Like, cause when my aunt passed away when I was young. Like, what the fuck? She gone. Like, I ain't gonna ever see her again. Like, you feel me? That's cool. Like, you feel me? Like, it's fucked up that you can't see him no more, but like, but when I had, like, I don't know how to explain it, but it was like a situation, you feel me? I just knew, like, she's still there. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? So it was like, okay.
Yeah.
Life, what's life? You feel me? And then that's when I go to jail and shit, and that's when I had the dream and shit with the KnightOwl and shit and all types of. And jail just, okay, this life. I understand what life is now.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? And then, like, you feel me? I had a moment when I was looking at the stars. You feel me? I'm like, oh. Like, you feel me? You gotta be like, for the one people, they gonna know what I'm talking about. That's tapped in. Like, you gotta do certain shit to be tapped in. You gotta read and really be the self for real to understand what I'm really talking about. Like, so it's like, yeah. And then, like, you feel me? I was having a sad moment. And I was like, feel me, about life and shit. I go to the cemetery and I had a cemetery. I'm like, okay, he's still here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, it just be certain shit about life that help me understand there's more to life. Like, people, you just be to yourself. I was telling motherfucker, be to themself for real. Be to yourself. Actually read, meditate. You feel me? Meditate. Try that shit. Feel me? Be to yourself.
Yeah.
Start eating. Start eating less meat. 2 weeks. Don't eat meat for 2 weeks. Eat some fruit. That's called a detox moment, though. That's just the awakening. That's gonna open your eyes.
Yeah.
You do that. Don't eat meat. And just meditate. Eat fruits and shit. Motherfuckers gonna know what I'm talking about now. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Okay, so we're wrapping it up. The camera's about to shut off there, but I want to get in one last question. But before that question, could you say out loud for anybody who's just listening where they can find you on, like, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify?
You can find me on Instagram, G_Malio, G_MALIO. You can find me on all platforms: YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, fucking iHeartRadio, whatever you want to name it. Any platform. G Malio. GMALIO. Everywhere.
Thanks. All right, and then final question. The influence you're talking about, how you want to have, and the impact you want to have on people's lives. What is one last thing you could leave the audience and listeners off with that will help make an influence in their lives?
Ask that one more time.
What's, like, one final, like, message you can leave people that you think will make an impact in their life?
Shit. Never give up on nothing that you set your mind to. Whatever you want to do in life, you want to do hair, you want to be a lawyer, you want to be a NASCAR driver, you want to be a swimmer, you want to be a tennis player, go do that shit. You want to be a barber, go do it. Go do the steps. Go take the steps that you need to take to go do what you said you wanted to do in life, and never give up on it. And no matter how hard it gets, you'll run into whatever you need to run into in life that help you get to that next step. You gonna run into it, but you just gotta put into the steps. Put in the work that evolves around what you want to do in life.
That's
Sweet, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate your time and everything. Like, it's a great talk, and if you made it to the end here, I really appreciate you. I hope that you took something from it.
D-shot.
All right, bet. Let's see. And it did not shut off. Perfect. If you made it all the way here to the end, I hope you know that we really appreciate it. I hope that you're able to learn something from this one. You're able to be entertained. Maybe if you're just having it on as background noise, I hope that you enjoyed it and you were able to relax. So just a reminder, you know, any support really goes a long way for myself and for the artist. So take a moment, check out Malio's Instagram, his everywhere, his music everywhere. Give it a listen, give him a follow, and just check him out. You know, the support means a ton. And then while you're here, if you enjoyed this one, you might like another interview I did with J-Raw. It's on the screen right now, both the clickable tag thing and then the picture of the actual thumbnail. I think you might like it because it's similar conversations between pain along with the industry and work side of things of being an artist. So thanks. Have a good one.